Lukrembo, sophomore, number 2, guard.
Houghton Lake, junior, 3, guard.
Drew Hamilton, junior, number 5, forward.
Grayson Guernsey, junior, number 10, center.
Brenton Brunick, junior, number 12, forward.
Brett Ewing, senior, 20, forward.
Clayton Hooker, sophomore, number 22, center.
Aiden Cucci, senior, number 24, shooting guard.
Skylar Franklin, junior, 25, guard.
Thomas Maloney, junior, number 30, guard. Kason Poddington, junior, number 32, guard. Ben Rodenbaugh, senior, 34, guard.
Hello, basketball fans. We are here for district finals between the Ramblers of McBain and the Houghton Lake Bobcats here at Houghton Lake. For starters, so far out, it looks like we have for the Ramblers, Aiden Cucci, Colton Haverkamp, Brett Ealing, and Clayton Hooker. And now coming out, we have Ben Rodenbaugh. For the Bobcats, we have number 3, Tyler Bailey, number 5, Keegan Barnum, number 10, Sean, and then, I'm missing numbers. We have number 20, Palmer, and number 11, Colin Hamp. All right, we are lining up for the tip ball. What are you expecting for this game?
Honestly, with the with Houghton Lake beating Everett, kind of a win that no one was really sure if it was going to happen, and it happened. So let's see if they can hold tight with McBain. They have a 2 losses on the season, so they're doing good this year. Let's see what they can do.
So Ramblers run the tip. We have Ben Rodenbaugh starting off the offense. Rodenbaugh up top, passes long over to Cucci. He's going to give it back to Rodenbaugh. Back to Cucci. Swings it back over to Rodenbaugh. Ball is tipped, though, by Hamp, and it's going to go out of bounds. Rambler ball. Probably looking to set up a bit of a different offense. That one didn't seem to be getting them anywhere. Rodenbaugh passes over to Cucci. Long over to Haverkamp. We've got Ealing now. Down low to Hooker. He's battling 3 people. Tries to pass. Ball is tipped. Still ends up with Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's going to go up. No good. Rebounded by Ealing. Ealing's going to go up for 2, and that one is good. First 2 points on the board go to the Ramblers. Bailey's going to take it up for the Bobcats. Passes over to Barnum. Barnum's up top. He's looking. He finds Scotchless. Hamp now has the ball. He's up top. Going to drive into the lane. Kicks it out to Scotchless. He's stopped. Back over to Hamp. Hamp looking, finds Palmer. He loses the ball, though. Scramble for it. Ends up with Barnum. Barnum goes for 3. 3 is no good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Rodenbaugh now pushing it up the floor for the Ramblers. Finds Cucci in the corner. Up for 3. 3 is no good. In and out. Rebounded by Palmer. It's going to go back to the Bobcats. Bailey's going to slow it down for them.
Houghton Lake really able to get in McBain's passing lanes right now with their 2-3 zone. McBain's really got to get that ball moving a little quicker.
Barnum drives into the lane for 2. It's no good. Rebounded by Cucci. Passed up to Rodenbaugh. Haverkamp up for 3. And it's good. 5 points now, McBain. We have Barnum with the ball up top. Barnum. Passes stolen by Haverkamp. Haverkamp's going to go up all the way. Up for 2. 2 is good.
Wow, McBain looking really good right off the start. They got off the bus. 7-0.
Hamp now has the ball guarded by Haverkamp. Going to drive in. He finds Scotchless. Gives it up to Palmer. Palmer up for 2. 2 is no good. Rebounded. Kind of bopped on some heads, but ends up with Hooker. Hooker's going to drive. Kicks it over to Cucci. Cucci back to Rodenbaugh. Coach Coatman yelling for them to set it up. Rodenbaugh over to Haverkamp, back to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's gonna drive up for the 3. 3 is good. 10-0 game's gonna lead to a Bobcat timeout. 30-second timeout. We're gonna keep it here. So, first impressions, Brennan.
Wow, an amazing quarter by McBain. 10-0. They got off the bus, you could say. Ben with the beautiful 3 on the replay.
Good screen set there. It looked like he was gonna drive into the lane and just steps back out for the 3.
Yep, this 2-3 zone that Houghton Lake's running, they got to get set up quicker. McBain's able just to run down the court and kind of off the first pass, they're getting looks for 3s, and right now they're on fire. My goodness.
Maybe look to rotate a little different because that screen was set and there was nobody over there on that side to help out with that 3. It's going to be Bobcat ball out of the timeout. We've got Barnum bringing it up for them, setting up their offense. He's going to pass it over to Hamp. Hamp's looking around. Loses the ball and dribbles it on the line. It's going to go to the Ramblers.
McBain's momentum is unbelievable right now. They are just pumped up and ready to go.
Rodenbaugh calls out the play. Ends up with Haverkamp. Now we've got Ealing. Ealing's going to drive. Picks it up. He's double teamed. Passes long to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh loses the ball. It's regained by Ealing. Ealing's going to pass to Kuchi in the corner for the 3. 3 no good. Rebounded by Palmer. Kind of Rodenbaugh fighting for that one. Palmer with his elbows out and pivoting manages to keep it away. We've got Hamp with the ball. He gives it to Scotchless in the corner. Hamp now. Up for 2. 2 is good. First 2 points for the Bobcats go to Hamp. Rodenbaugh sets up the Rambler offense. Rodenbaugh passes over to Kuchi, over to Haverkamp on the far side. We've got Hooker up for 2. 2 is good. Barnum sets up the Bobcats offense. We've got Rambler student section going already. Hamp with the ball on the sideline. He's going to go in. They're going to get a charge. Illegal screen, probably. Yep, it's called on Palmer. Moving screen. That's the first foul of the game, actually. It's been a relatively clean game.
It is, yeah. Kind of a odd foul to start off on, a moving screen, not real usual.
Nope.
Especially in a varsity game.
Hooker's gonna step up for that 3, and it's good, proving you can't leave him open on the outside.
They just left him wide open.
Kind of looked around to pass and realized nobody was coming to get him. Barnum now has it for the Bobcats. Working it, he's gonna drive into the lane, goes up for 2, his 2's no good. Rebounded by Ealing, giving up to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh to Kuchi, Kuchi up for 3. 3 is good.
Wow. Once again, just able to get the first pass down the court. They're just letting them fly.
Bailey passes to Barnum. Over to Hamp, Scotchless. Looking. He's going to drive into the lane, goes up for 2. Blocked.
Wow. Stuffed by Colton.
It's going to be Bobcat ball, swatted out of bounds by Haverkamp.
It is not really.
Subbing in.
It is not really usual you get to stuff someone without getting a foul called, but it was clean. Not real encouraged by coaches, but.
Sub in is Chadzidski, and he has the ball. Passes up to Bailey. Bailey's going to set up another offense for the Bobcats. Goes to pass to Barnum. I think he thought he was going to go backdoor, and he did not. Backdoor cut where they sort of just act like they're going to go get the ball and then cut to the basket. But he did not, and so it kind of went to the stands. We've got Kuchi with the ball. Passes up to Hooker. Gives it up to Haverkamp. Down low to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh working the paint. Goes up for 2. No good. Rebounded by Hooker. He goes up for 2. Gets fouled. Shot is no good, so he'll have 2 shots from the free throw line.
Clayton on the line. More expected in this game because they're going to be probably double teaming them down low, and Clayton tends to just go up strong and fight through that, so that's going to get some fouls called.
Not afraid of contact.
Yep.
That's what post players got to be. Because if you don't make the shot, you better make your free throws. We have Hamp up top with the ball. Drives into the paint, has nothing. Stolen by Ealing, passed up to Hooker. Hooker got defenders, goes to pass to Cucci. It's good. Cucci spins around, up for 2, and it's good.
Wow.
Hooker, realizing he's on his way to the floor, passes it up to Cucci. Cucci with 2 defenders, spins back, creates some space, and up for 2.
Does a little fader.
All right, Bobcat timeout, full timeout. Instant replay is going to show that last play. We see Hooker on his way to the floor, passes up to Cucci, fumbles it just a little bit, spins, got space.
Both the Houghton Lake defenders were expecting them to go up strong there, and Aiden kind of just shimmied out of it and did a little fader. Houghton Lake's offense is kind of looking forced right now, just kind of forcing passes and causing a lot of turnovers.
They're feeling the pressure of it being a district game. I mean, this is district finals, and actually for a district final game, this has been a fairly clean game. Usually we see a lot of aggression, lots of physicality. Sometimes the refs let them play that. Sometimes it's a lot of calls left and right, but both ways.
Yep.
And so for only having 2 fouls so far this quarter, and there's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's some pretty good ball.
Yep.
Barnum's going to take it up for the Bobcats and set up their offense, see if they can get something rolling. Passes over to Chudzinski, to Bailey. Down low, back to Bailey, fumbles with the ball, stolen by Hooker.
Once again, just a forced pass by Houghton Lake.
Rodenbaugh over to Haverkamp, up for 3. 3 is no good, rebounded by Chudzinski. He's just going to take off down the court. Slows it down, sets up that play, picks up his dribble, finds Hamp. Hamp's going to drive into the lane, up for 2. 2 is no good, but they're going to get Cucci with the foul, so he's going to get to go to the line. Hamp a little slow to get up, but he does. Got a slight limp in his step, it looks like. Hopefully nothing too serious.
Yeah, there, Aiden just didn't quite have his feet set right, and got a foul called on him. The charge, in my opinion, is one of the hardest fouls to call.
Because you got to be perfectly set.
You have to be perfect, yeah. There's
Perfectly
so many.
set, don't move your arms, you just got to take it.
Yep. So many little rules for that foul.
1 for 2 from the free throw line. They've got a sub in, number 15, Partino, in for Hamp. I'm going to give him a little breather. Rambler ball, we've got Rodenbaugh setting it up. Cucci over to Ealing up top. Swings far over to Rodenbaugh. In the paint to Hooker. Hooker up for 2, and it's good. Barnum's going to set up the Bobcat offense. Passes over to Bailey. Over to Bartino. Chudzinski. Chudzinski picks it up, looking for something. Finds Palmer. Hands off to Barnum. Barnum really just dribbling around, goes into the paint, passes out to Partino, up for 3. 3 is no good. Ball is tipped, ends up with Bailey, finds Barnum. Barnum's going to drive into the paint. Looking, goes up for 2. 2 is no good, rebounded by Cucci. Given up to Rodenbaugh. Flying down the court, realized they had numbers, but didn't quite have the spacing they needed. Cucci, long 3, no good, rebounded by Bailey. Passed up to Chudzinski. Loses it. Oh, they're going to foul.
Not much you can do in that situation
Not
for
really.
McBain.
Foul's called on Colton Haverkamp. It's going to be on the floor, so the Bobcats will get to take it out of bounds. Stolen right off the bat by Rodenbaugh. Passed up to Hooker. Hooker up for 2. 2 too hard off the basket. We've got Haverkamp with the rebound, though. Gonna drive back into the paint. Kicks it out to Cucci. Ball is tipped. Cucci gets it back.
A little bit of crazy basketball here.
Yeah, spoke too soon about the physicality. Down low to Hooker. Ball is tipped. Oh, they're gonna say he touched it last, though, and give it to the Bobcats. I'm wondering when he swung his arm out if he tipped that.
Yep.
I'm betting that's what happened.
Right now, I think the thing that's hurting Houghton Lake is it's not looking like they really have a set offense that they are going through. It looks like just pick and rolls and cutting down to the hoop, and that's what McBain's defense is here for. So
We have 1.1 seconds on the board, and 20 gets called for a foul. Palmer, that's his second, team's third. 1 second, and the buzzer beater three, no good by Hooker, but that is all right. Pretty good half. I mean, fairly clean. The physicality kind of picked up there the last, 3 seconds, but
unbelievable.
pretty good quarter.
Yeah, unbelievable quarter for McBain here. I mean,
Yeah,
this is,
they came off the bus blowing steam.
yeah, they were ready. And, yeah, they came here to play some basketball. And 23-3, as you can see here. Crazy, I'm just mind blown.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hyped up and ready to play more.
All right, and with that, we will see you after the short break. And we are back, coming into the second quarter. It'll be Bobcat ball. Bobcats really just struggling to get an offense going, struggling against Rambler defense. We'll see if they can get something rolling. Partino passes over to Barnum. We've got it over to Bailey. Finds Chedinsky. He's going to drive into the lane. Has nothing. Finds Barnum. Barnum also finds nothing. Back out to Chedinsky at the three-point. He's going to take it way far up top. Looking to set up an offense of some kind. Passes to Palmer. Palmer's going to drive into the lane. Goes up for two. They're going to get a charge. That'll be his third foul.
Nice. See that there? He had his feet set. He was just planted, and
He didn't even put his arms up.
nope, he just took it.
Because oftentimes players will put their arms up and then they move their wrist.
Yep.
Or they move their arms.
And that's
Or they
what
don't
gets-
put both of their arms up, and refs call that.
Yep.
All right, Rodenbaugh sets up the Rambler offense, passes over to Haverkamp, back up top to Rodenbaugh. Cucci on the side there. He's looking around, finds Haverkamp way up top, passes over to Ealing. Down low to Hooker, working the paint, up for two. Two is too hard off the glass, bobble for the rebound, ended up with Bailey. Bailey flying down the court, finds Barnum, who runs into the ref, loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Rambler ball. Subs into the game, we have number 2, Josh Rodenbaugh in for Aiden Cucci, and number 12, Trenton Burnick for Brett Ealing. Passed into Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh passes up to Burnick. Burnick far side to Hooker. Hooker hands off to Rodenbaugh. He's going to take it up top here. Passes over to Josh Rodenbaugh. Back up to Ben Rodenbaugh. Colton Haverkamp to Josh. Ben in the corner. Far over to Haverkamp. Up for three. Three is no good. Rebounded by Ben. Scramble for the ball in between two defenders. He keeps hold of it. They're going to get a foul called. Rodenbaugh keeping his elbows out. You reach in there when their elbows are out. That's a foul. All right, Rambler ball. We've got Hooker taking it out. Passes into Rodenbaugh. Down low to Hooker. Hooker's going to work it into the paint. Spins. Goes up for two. And good. Hooker's little head fake gets them every time.
Oh, yeah.
You get people off their feet, and then you go up, and you're good. You're golden.
Yep. Actually, after watching a few games, I've noticed that's a simple play that McBain does. They just got to get it down to Clayton for the easy two, because usually that's what happens.
We've got Partino over here on the near side. Gonna pass over to Hamp. Hamp's passing into the corner. I believe that's Bailey. Passes up to Barnum. Back to Hamp. Scotchless now. Bailey drives into the lane. Got nothing. Scotchless drives in. Kicks it back out to Hamp. Hamp drives in. Pulls up the jumper two. In and out. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Given up to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh passes to Josh. Over to Haverkamp to Ben. Ben up top now. Ben down low to Hooker. Hooker's going to go up 4-2. No good, but he gets the foul called and will get to go to the line. Foul is called on Scotchless.
Clayton Hooker able to single a defender out, get a little one-on-one action down low. And now he's on the line.
Mm-hmm.
First one's good.
Bobcats still just can't seem to make a steady offense flow. They're looking for their gaps and they're driving to make a pass, but can't seem to find it. And right there, we have a rebound attempt, fumbled, recovered by Brunick, and he goes up for two, which is good.
Houghton Lake lately has been able to get some decent looks.
Barnum in the lane, up for two, and it's good. Sorry for cutting you off.
I was just going to say they're not falling, but, I mean, as you can see there, he just got a layup.
Haverkamp passes to Ben up top. He's looking, finds Haverkamp. Haverkamp into Brunick. Brunick fighting in that paint, got nothing, passes out to Ben. Ben's gonna drive in the lane, down low to Hooker, up for two. Good on Ben there, driving in until Hooker's defender leaves him to help stop ball, passes down to Hooker, wide open for that two. We've got Bailey, passes over to Partino. Gives it up to Hamp. Hamp's gonna drive in the lane. Pulls it up for two, and it's good. That was good there. Notice Rodenbaugh coming, or Josh Rodenbaugh coming, so he just pulls it back where he's at.
Had a little jump shot there, and it was able to go in.
Rodenbaugh fumbles the ball, goes off his foot over half court. That'll be an over the back. For the Bobcats, we have Chudzinski checking back in for Barnum. He passes it into Hamp. Hamp drives into the lane, up for two, uncontested, and it's good. Screen worked really well there.
Yeah, got a good screen, and the help side defense just wasn't there. So again, got him on his hip and was able for the two.
Josh Rodenbaugh up for three. Three is no good. It is rebounded by Brunick. Kind of fumbled around. Finds Josh Rodenbaugh again. Gives it up to Ben. Over to Josh. Back to Ben. Back to Josh. Finds Haverkamp. Rodenbaugh in the corner. Ben Rodenbaugh in the corner. Up for three. Three is good.
Houghton Lake has been giving up a lot of threes for McBain on this 2-3 zone.
Hamp drives in the lane, kicks it out to Barnum. Barnum's gonna drive in. Over to Partino. Drives in, gives it up to Chudzinski. Drives in the lane, up for two. Oh, they're gonna get Ben Rodenbaugh for a foul. Can't swing on those.
Yep, again, like I was saying earlier, usually you don't want to go for the block, and you just want to put your hand straight up, and this time you got a foul called on.
Because 9 times out of 10, if you swing, doesn't matter if you make contact or not, it looks ugly, so they'll call it.
Right.
I mean, if ball has clearly left their hands, by all means, become a volleyball player. But
yep. And that's what Colton was able to do in the first quarter, and he actually did stuff him.
1 of 2 free throws, good.
McBain again just ripping down the court, looking for the first pass.
Josh Rodenbaugh passed into Hooker. Hooker up for two. Two is good after a little spin move there.
The old spin move is is number 1.
We got Hamp for the Bobcats. Goes to pass over to Chudzinski. They're going to say it's off of him. So it's going to be Rambler ball. Checking in, we have Brett Ealing in for Brunick.
Awesome defense by Josh Rodenbaugh, getting his hands into the passing lanes there. And, yeah, now they have a turnover, and it's their ball.
Josh Rodenbaugh passes down low to Hooker. Fighting for it, gives it up to Ealing. Ealing pump fakes up for 2, and it's good.
Little dish off to Ealing there.
Yeah, notice he had quite a few defenders. Wasn't going to make much happen there. Chudzinski fighting with Josh Rodenbaugh. They're going to get Josh with the foul. Subs in for the Bobcats. Number 55, Duggan, and number 5, Barnum. Passed into Chudzinski. Barnum now has it up top, looking. Duggan blocked by Rodenbaugh, fighting for it. Cucci's slow to get up. He's favoring a leg there. Sub in, we've got Haverkamp for him. Not really sure what happened there. He was on the floor and he did not get up.
Yep, I'm thinking he might have got dead legged. He's holding his quad, but that's what you call it, right?
You get hit in just the right spot and it's not very pleasant.
Oh yeah.
Haverkamp over to Ben Rodenbaugh in the corner, gonna drive into the paint, up for 2. No good, but he gets to go to the line.
Oh, got a foul called on a jump shot. I feel like that doesn't happen real often.
Yeah, foul was called on Chudzinski. They said holding foul.
Okay.
I think so. He must have had a hold of some part of Rodenbaugh as he went up. Yeah, jump shots you don't typically see fouls on. But again, if you swing at it, something's probably going to get called, or if you make contact with the body.
Right. Yeah, or you're holding this jersey, or.
Yep. If ball's up in the air, if people are up in the air and you make contact with their body, that's a foul.
Yep.
Same reason you can't box somebody out while they're shooting. Because if they're up in the air and you box them out, that could end up in an injury.
Right. Yeah, usually you take out their legs and they go face first to the floor.
Absolutely. Free throw good. Hamp's gonna drive in. Kicks it back out to Bailey. Bailey receives a screen. Passes into Duggan on the roll. Some sort of hook shot there. Rebounded by Hooker. Ben over to Haverkamp. Back up to Ben. It's a problem with having people with the same last name on a team. Josh over to Hooker. Passes long to Ben. Finds little brother Josh. Back to big brother Ben. Drives in, up for 2. 2 is good. Ramblers being patient with that offense there, just looking for openings. Barnum struggling a little bit. Picked it up, passes over to Hamp. Hamp's gonna drive in the lane, is stopped, double teamed, passes over to Barnum. Barnum goes up, and again, swings.
Yep.
Foul called. This time it's gonna be on Hooker. That's the team's third, his first. Looks like Coleman's explaining kind of what he should have done there in that situation. Barnum's at the line for 2. His first is good.
Honestly, I think we all know what you should do in that situation. Just kind of get in his lane and put your hands straight up. But
potentially talking about rotating on defense a little quicker, being there on help defense a little faster.
Yeah, you had him down in the paint there, and usually you want to stop him just outside of it.
Second free throw was no good. Rebounded by the Ramblers. Josh Rodenbaugh goes to pass long. It's stolen by Bailey. Stolen right back by Josh. Given over to Ben Rodenbaugh.
Josh with a little hustle play, getting back down the court, making up for his turnover.
I mean, that's what a coach always says. You make a mistake, always go back on defense and make it right. Ben Rodenbaugh passes over to Haverkamp, down low to Ealing, goes up for 2, ends up on the floor. He's going to get to go to the line. I believe foul is going to be called on 55, Duggan. Yep. That's his second, team's 5th. Well, I think they were at 5 already. After 5, they stopped counting on the scoreboard, so Ramblers are in bonus. First free throw's up and good. 37.5 seconds on the clock. Second free throw's up, no good. Off the rebound, rebounded by Barnum. He's gonna go flying down the court, pulls it back, passes to Hamp. Looking around to see what they can do. He's really just hanging out by half court. He's looking around. All right, we found Chudzinski. He's gonna go into the lane, up for two. Oh, they're gonna say no shot on the ground. Foul's called on Brett Ealing. Foul was called on the floor. That means there's no. Okay, so no basket. He's not shooting. Foul was called on the floor. Was a little confused there. They all lined up to shoot, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he called that on the floor.
Yep.
He did.
Ref kept pointing at the ground, and they were lining up.
Barnum stuck. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds before he bounced it off a Rambler leg. Rambler ball.
That right there is picture perfect. Rambler defense forcing baseline and able to trap him there. Kind of force him out of bounds.
Josh finds Haverkamp in the corner for three. Three is good. And with that, that is the end of the first half. McBain Ramblers 42, Houghton Lake Bobcats 11. Quite the first half there.
Quite the first half. Unbelievable. I was not expecting this.
All right, we will see you after the half.
The Foundation Scholarship helped me achieve my educational dream by allowing me to attend a private college that I really didn't think that I could afford.
By allowing me to focus more on my academics and less about worrying constantly about the financial stressors, it allowed me to form relationships on my community campus, which helped me strive to be a better person, a better student, and a better future teacher.
So I remember taking a picture back in my first semester of college, and it was over $400 for 2 textbooks. And so every bit of money helps, and these scholarships helped me achieve my educational dream by coming back to McBain and helping our next generation of students succeed.
I could go and pursue the majors in education that I wanted to.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLainTransmission.com.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
Evil's Whole Hog Sale is happening now.
Only $1.89 a pound hanging weight. You can fill your freezer for less.
Enjoy delicious pork chops, ribs, and roasts, packaged just how you like it.
Make meal planning a breeze when you head to your freezer for smoked pork chops, pork sausage, or pork roast for the crock pot.
Enjoy Michigan-raised pork and go hog wild over our bacon.
From Evil's General Store in Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett.
You know about McLain's excellence in auto repair and transmission work. Now he takes that same work ethic in selling mid-value SUVs and rest-free Southern trucks at an affordable price. These vehicles all have an exact description on his website at www.mclainsautosales.com, or you can just call today at 231-779-1394.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal, then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll-and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, there's something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
We are back. It is Rambler ball right off the bat. Hooker inbounds to Rodenbaugh. Up over to Haverkamp. In low to Hooker. Works the paint, and it's up and good. 2 points, not even 10 seconds into the quarter. Bailey finds Hamp trying to go backdoor. It finds a Rambler's foot. I think it was Haverkamp's. Goes out of bounds.
Houghton Lake went to look for the back door there, and just a little late.
Bailey finds Hamp. Hamp's in the corner, drives baseline, creates space, up for two, and it's good. Ramblers just taking it right to him. Rodenbaugh's already over and calling plays. Passes over to Ealing. Ealing's looking. Passes to Hooker. Gives it up to Rodenbaugh. Coochie seems to be good again. Haverkamp passes over to Ealing. Ealing's going to drive into the wide open lane. Up for two. Two is, oh, kind of looks like a stock. Ends up with Hooker, and he's up for two. Wide open on opposite side. Opposite side being from where the ball was shot. Scotchless passes to Hamp. Hamp's going to drive in. Pulls up the jumper, two. Two is no good. Rebounded by Ealing. Passed over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh takes off. Pulls it back. Sets up an offense. Pass over to Haverkamp here on the near side. Up top to Ealing. Coochie. Back up top to Hooker. Hooker's going to pop the three. Three is no good. Hard rebound. Palmer with that rebound. Passes up to Bailey over to Hamp. Hamp's looking. Finds Scotchless. Scotchless up top. Down low to Hamp. Hand off to Scotchless. Up. Euro. Over to Palmer. Picked up his dribble. Passes over to Hamp. Hamp drives into the lane. Got nothing. Stop. Gives it up to Scotchless for the three. Three is no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. take off. They've got the numbers. Dishes it off to Hooker. Ends up with Coochie. Coochie up for 2, and it's good. Looks like Hooker was trying to bounce it off a Bobcat. The Bobcat jumps over it, and it ends up being a pass to Coochie.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Clayton Hooker putting
it
in
works.
a little bit of extra work there to try and save the ball, or at least get set up for another play, and worked to get 2 points.
Bailey guarded by Rodenbaugh. Barnum. Barnum drives into the lane. Passes down low to Palmer. Ooh! Ben Rodenbaugh became a hurdler for a hot second, tried to jump right over top of him. That doesn't quite work like that. Palmer is going to get to go to the line for 2.
Ben was really wanting to stuff him.
Well, even if he did stuff him from behind, that's still a foul.
It would have been a foul, yep.
So, Palmer's first free throw, no good. Subs in, we have Brunick, Hamilton, and Josh Rodenbaugh. In for Ben Rodenbaugh, Clayton Hooker, and Brett Ealing. Subs in also for the Bobcats, I believe Chudzinski came in. Rodenbaugh, Josh Rodenbaugh now being point guard, seeing as Ben went to go sit down. Haverkamp in low to Hamilton. Hamilton working the paint. Got nothing, passes out to Haverkamp. Haverkamp drives the lane. Scramble for the ball, ends up with Bailey. Bailey's gonna go up 4-2, 2 is good. Rodenbaugh gonna set up the McBain offense. Finds Hamilton. Hamilton drives out to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh brings it back up top. Gives it up to Haverkamp. Brunick over to Coochie. Coochie drives. He's stopped. Passes over to Rodenbaugh. They're gonna call it on Bailey, his team's first. Coochie gonna take it out for the Ramblers. Passed into Rodenbaugh. Over to Coochie. Up top to Hamilton. Over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh looks, surveying his options. Haverkamp up top. Over to Hamilton. Looking around, finds Coochie. Over to Haverkamp. Haverkamp pops the 3. 3 is good.
Wow. McBain really just running through their offense and finding the open man.
Barnum looking for the screen. Stop, drives in, gives it to the corner. Bailey up to Hamp. Hamp driving in the lane, up for 2. 2 is no good, rebounded by Haverkamp. Passed up to Rodenbaugh. Brunick. Haverkamp shoots another 3. 3 is no good. Rebounded by Brunick. Passed over to Coochie. Coochie drives, kicks it over to Haverkamp. Down low, Brunick. Brunick up for 2, no good. Ends up with, I believe that's Hamp. Yep, that's Hamp. Barnum in the corner, back up to Hamp. Hamp drives in, stopped. Up to Palmer. Palmer up for 2. 2 is good. Rodenbaugh setting up Rambler offense. Not defense, they're on offense. Haverkamp drives, stopped, pops the 2 anyway, and it's good. That's a tough shot.
That is a tough shot.
Hands in his face and still makes the 2.
With Colton's jumper, though, he's able to do that.
Haverkamp steals it behind the back, and they're going to get fouled. Pulling out his ball handling skills there.
Yeah, that was a crazy behind the back move.
Fouls called on Hamp. His first, team's second of the quarter. Rambler ball. Pass into Coochie. Back to Rodenbaugh. He's going to set up the offense. Hands off to Haverkamp. Coochie. Up top to Rodenbaugh. Looks. Brunick. Hamilton. Hamilton dribbles around, finds Haverkamp. Haverkamp's gonna drive into the lane, kicks it back out to Cucci. Cucci up for the three. Three is no good. Tough rebound. Nobody ends up with it. It ends up out of bounds, I believe, on Brunik, so it's going to go to the Bobcats. Barnum's having Bailey take it up for them to set up their offense. Bailey drives in the lane, kicks it over to Chudzinski, up for three, and it's good.
That was a really nice contested three-point shot there.
Rodenbaugh hands off to Haverkamp. Passed up to Hamilton, stolen by Chudzinski. Up for two. Two is no good, rebounded by Hamilton. Proves why you gotta go down there and rebound.
Yeah, none of Houghton Lake went down with them.
Nobody really went down other than Chudzinski and Hamilton, and see how that works out. Haverkamp up for three. No good. Rebounded by Hamp.
Haverkamp is having so many open three shots.
Hamp up for three. Three's no good. Hard off the backboard. Fight for that rebound. Palmer comes away with it. Bailey, Barnum. Barnum's going to drive in. Up for two. Two is good. Nice little fadeaway there.
Houghton Lake facing McBain's substitutes, a little bit less experience here, and able to get some points on the board.
Hamilton picks up his dribble. He's looking for somebody. Gives it up to Haverkamp.
Also noticing they're not missing them hardly at all anymore. Their percentage is definitely going up.
Brunik for three, and it's good. Just Ramblers moving that ball around, creating open shots.
Yep, yet again, McBain scores.
Barnum, swatted by Haverkamp. Ends up with Cucci. Cucci picks it up. Gives it over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh loses his defender, drives in. Pump fakes, up for two. Two, in and out, rebounded by Barnum. Barnum races up the court. Kicks it over to Hamp. Bailey in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Palmer. Palmer up for two. Swatted by Hamilton, out of bounds. It'll be Bobcat ball. We've got Case and Pollington checking in for Colton Haverkamp. I mean, we kind of just got proved wrong with the whole swatting thing. There was two of them right in a row that were actually clean blocks. They didn't make contact, but you got to be careful with that.
Yep. I think a lot of the time with when they go up to swat, they also get a body. So.
Yep. Barnum drives in for two, and it's good. And that is the end of the third quarter. Bobcats making a slow comeback, but here we go. We'll see you in the fourth quarter.
McBain Hardware has been serving the McBain community for over 60 years. They have an expansive collection of Milwaukee tools and products. As my brother likes to say, if they don't have it, then you probably don't need it. Come down to see Tyler, Ron, or Trevor at McBain Hardware on 118th North Roland Street, McBain, Michigan, for all your everyday hardware needs.
Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal, then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's.
And we are back in the fourth quarter. McBain Ramblers 59, Houghton Lake Bobcats 24. 1 quarter remaining. Bobcats are picking up some steam. We'll see where this quarter takes us.
For sure, yep.
Bobcat ball, we've got Bailey taking it up.
McBain all substitutes except for Aiden Cucci.
Scramble for that ball. I think they're going to say it's off of Pollington. A good jump there. There was a screen set. It was jumped. The ball was fumbled. And then really fumbled. There was a lot of bodies on that floor. All right, Bobcat ball. Pass into Chudzinski. Gonna drive into the lane. Uncontested. Up for two. No good. Rebounded by Brunik. Given up to Rodenbaugh. Sets up the offense. Passes over to Pollington. Given to Guernsey. Pass to Rodenbaugh. Down low to Brunick. Fights in the paint. No good. Up for 2, Rodenbaugh, and that one's good. Barnum has Bailey take it up. They're gonna get Rodenbaugh with a foul. Josh Rodenbaugh second, team's first. Subs in. Oster and Partino for the Bobcats and Thomas Maloney for the Ramblers. Hamp sets it up. Drives into the lane. Has nothing. Barnum drives into the lane. Up for 2, and that's good.
That was a pretty tough layup there.
Yeah.
Had kind of a little Euro step, and then
Pollington for 3. Bounces over the backboard.
Yep.
Out of bounds.
Got the unlucky bounce.
Happens. My threes don't have a bounce. They kind of clear everything. It's all right.
Them are the ones you call passes.
Barnum up for 2. 2 is no good. Tipped around. Ball ends up with Rodenbaugh. Does that count as a rebound? I think so, because nobody else had full possession of it before him. So.
Got to, yep.
Brunick down below, up for 2. 2 is good. Bailey passes up to Hamp. Hamp's going to drive into got nothing. Passes out to Partino, up for the 3. 3 is no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Knocked out of bounds by Bailey. Rambler ball subs in for Houghton Lake. Number 1, Logan White comes in for Tyler Bailey. Rodenbaugh is going to bring it up. Pollington. Jumper 2. No good. Rebounded by Brunick. Hard rebound there in between 2 people. Pollington for 3. No good. Rebounded by Oster. Gives it up to White. Barnum drives in. Foul is going to be called on Grayson Guernsey. And Barnum's going to get to go to the line. That's Guernsey's first, team's second. First free throw is up and no good. Kind of swirls around and goes out. 1 more free throw remaining. Up, no good. Rebounded by Brunick. Given up to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh gonna drive in all the way, up for 2. 2 is no good. Rebounded by Hamp. Lots of jumping around there. Hamp drives in. Finds Partino. Partino gives it out to Barnum at the 3, drives in. Kicks it out to Hamp. Hamp drives into the lane, pulls up the 2. 2 is no good, rebounded by Brunick. Rodenbaugh's gonna set up the offense, passes down long to Pollington. Pollington was going out of bounds, tries to throw it back. Ends up with Oster. Hamp now goes up for the 2, is blocked. Going to be Bobcat ball.
A lot of running back and forth down the court right now.
Really a lot of one-shot opportunities. They get one shot up, and then the defense gets the rebound, and then they get one shot up on offense, and then that defense gets the rebound, and
right.
That's a lot of what we've been seeing. Oster gives it over to White. Barnum for 3. Airball.
Kind of just total chaos right now for some reason.
Yeah. Kind of that fourth quarter chaos setting in where one team, it's coming to an end for their season, so they're just trying to make anything they can work. Rodenbaugh gives it to Hamilton, to Maloney. Kind of was passed behind him. Can't quite catch that. So Bobcat ball.
Just not quite ready for the pass there. He was cutting down to the hoop and.
Yeah, when you're cutting in the passes behind you, it's a little hard to catch those.
Yep.
Stolen by Maloney, given up to Rodenbaugh. He's going to pull it back, set up an offense. Passes over to Guernsey. Guernsey drives the lane, loses ball. Ends up with Partino. Going to pass down to Hamp. White. Partino. Given to Hamp. Hamp's up top. Drives into the lane. Gives it out to Barnum. Barnum for three. That one's good. Rodenbaugh is going to take it up once again and set up the offense. Pollington passes over to Hamilton up top. We've got Rodenbaugh on the wing. He's going to drive in. Up for two. They're going to get a charge. Barnum's taking one. Foul's called on Rodenbaugh, his third, team's third. Subs in, whole new Bobcat lineup.
Wow. All the subs are in.
I don't even have some of these people on my roster. So, yeah, I don't have some of these people on my roster. That's all right. Jadinsky passes to 33. Passes to 31. Passes to Holbrook. Up for three. Blocked. Rebounded by 33. Up for two. No good, but he's going to get to go to the line. They're going to get Rodenbaugh once again. That'll be his fourth. Team's fourth. All right, 33. I do not have his name on my roster, so he's just going to be 33. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by Bailey. Tossed around, ends up with Guernsey. Rodenbaugh. He's going to pop the three. He's left open, and it's good.
Josh ran down the court. Josh was open.
Josh shoots the three.
He kind of looked around like, can I pass it? And then he was like, okay, I'm just going to shoot this.
Chadinsky drives in, up for two. Two is no good. Rebounded by 33, also no good. Hamilton comes away with that rebound. He's just going to dribble out of it. Sees his other people are guarded, so he's not going to give it up. Picks it up. Passes to Maloney. Rodenbaugh. Thought about another three there. Kind of bounced off his foot, but Pollington grabs it over to Maloney. Back up to Rodenbaugh. Double dribble?
Yep, he just forgot that he dribbled.
I forgot he dribbled.
Yep. I've done it before where I didn't dribble and I thought I dribbled. So then I didn't dribble and I got trapped up, but
that'll get you.
It ended up to be okay.
Chadinsky looking around, finds Bailey, pops the long three. No good, rebounded by 31, passed up to Chadinsky. Holbrook. Pass to Bailey. Looks down low, stolen by Guernsey. Given up to Rodenbaugh. Passes to Guernsey. Looks, finds Maloney. Maloney drives. Goes up for two and is fouled. He'll get to go to the line. Foul's called on Bailey, his second, team's first. First free throw's up and no good. Second free throw, also no good. Rebounded by Guernsey. Up for 2, and that's good. Bailey is going to take it up for the Bobcats. Bailey passes to Holbrook, stolen by Hamilton. Up for 2, no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Passes back into Hamilton. Hamilton up for 2, no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Loses the ball. Maloney in the corner. Passes to Rodenbaugh. It's a scramble. And over the back.
Drew Hamilton almost dunks it.
I think he thought about dunking it, second guessed himself, went up for 2, but then overthought it a little too late, and then, yeah.
Yep.
Looks like a whole new lineup in for the Bobcats. We were seeing some emotions from the seniors. That's always the tough part about these games. Because for somebody, it's the end of the line.
Yep.
And for some people, it's really the end of the line. And that's always hard. Chudzinski passes to Bartino. Loses the ball, ends up with Chudzinski. Barnum up for 2. And Casey Pollington gets his charge.
We've had 3 charges this game.
Barnum's second foul, team second. I feel like Casey Pollington always manages to get at least 1.
Oh yeah, he's good at it.
Pollington to Rodenbaugh. To Maloney. Guernsey.
Getting heavily guarded.
Keeps it, gives it up to Rodenbaugh. Hamilton. Hands off to Rodenbaugh.
Gonna dribble it out here for the last 18 seconds.
Ball was tipped, so it's Rambler ball out of bounds. Passes into Pollington. Double teamed in the corner. Still ends up out of bounds. Clock stopped again. Rodenbaugh passes into Hamilton. And that'll be the end of the game there. Ramblers 68, Bobcats 29. It was a good, hard-fought game.
Yes, it was. McBain came and they showed up and got off the bus. First 2 quarters were crazy and they couldn't miss. Just a good overall game for both teams. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, we're gonna see the giving of the trophy and the medals here. Ramblers receiving those. So, yeah, stick with us for that. This has been Isabel Roosevelt and Brennan Cucci. So, yeah, thank you for listening in, and stick around if you guys want to watch the medals and the trophies being given.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the presentation of the championship trophy and medals, let's acknowledge these 2 fine teams for their achievements this year in this lake today. At this time, we direct your attention to center court, where Sean Mulder, McBain Athletic Director, will make the awards presentation to the MHSAA Division III District 71 champions, the McBain Ramblers. First, we will present individual medals, starting with number 2, Joshua Rodenbaugh. Number 3, Colton Havenkamp. Number 5, Drew Hamilton. Number 10, Grayson Guernsey. Number 12, Trenton Bruning. Number 20, Brett Healy. Number 22, Clayton Hooker. Number 24, Aiden Pucci. Number 25, Skylar Franklin. Number 30, Thomas Maloney. Number 32, Mason Hollington. And number 34, Benjamin Bowden. Accepting the district championship trophy tonight for McBain are 3 seniors, Brett Ewing, Aiden Gucci, and Ben Rodenbach.